So the second stage is when you are trying out cellos at shops or at a dealer's. Here are a couple things I really think you should bring. Bring your regular bow that you're going to use for the long term. If you go to the shop and you use one of their bows, and then you go home and play the cello, you whip out your bow, you start playing, it can sound completely different. The second thing you should bring is a musical friend or a recording device. Even your phone works. What the audience hears can be very different from what you hear in the performance seat. So make sure you have a way to get third-party feedback on your sound. So as you're trying out cellos, make sure you play on all 4 strings just so you can hear the full range of the cello. How do the colors work across strings? Is the high register sound good? And then play different types of repertoire. See how your bow bounces with fast rep. Play long lyrical lines to see how the cello sings. Some cellos aren't chameleons, so make sure you try out as many different styles as you can think of. Now here's a side tip about sound quality. If a cello sounds nasally or muffled, it might be that it hasn't been played on for a long time. There's no sound vibrations and the wood becomes dormant and goes to sleep. I know, physics lesson, woo! But if you think about it, the less the wood vibrates, the less broken in it will be. So if you suspect that is the case, ask when the last time that cello has been played. They usually know that information, believe it or not. Now for the final stage, when you think you might have found your bay, take the cello home. Most shops will let you do that. You usually have to sign a release waiver. Practice on it regularly. See how it reacts. Try to play it in different acoustics. And most importantly, play it for your private teacher. That, if there's anything to take away from this video, that is the top tip. If you have a cello you really like, play it for your teacher because they have a very mature ear and can offer insight and extra knowledge. Additionally, they can play it for you. So somebody with a very high skill level can also play on your cello and you can be the audience listener. So I can't stress that enough. Play a perspective cello for your teacher. Once you get the seal of approval from your teacher, you have a great time practicing it at home. These are all exciting signs that you have found a cello that is a great fit. I'm going to add a little side tip. I know I would forget. See that the cello fits in your current case because it might affect your budget. If the cello does not fit and you want it to be yours, you're very passionate about this instrument, you're gonna have to buy a new case. It is very rare, but it can happen. Overall, if you are in love with it, that is the top priority. So to quickly recap, there are 3 points when you are looking to purchase a cello. The browsing stage, where I would recommend looking for independent dealers. Then you have the test driving stage. Make sure you bring a way to get the audience perspective. Then when you think you have found the one, be sure to bring it home and practice it. Play it for your teacher and have your teacher play it back for you. And then see if it happens to fit in your case. So I really hope these tips were helpful for you. If you liked this video, it would be awesome if you gave it a like. Please consider subscribing. And you can follow me as the Cello Doll here on YouTube, as well as Instagram and Facebook. So those were my cello buying tips, and I will talk to you dolls soon. Bye!